We begin this program by first learning to identify two commonly used belt types that you will encounter, namely V-belts and wedge belts. Although at a glance both types look very similar, there are some important differences. Observed in cross-section, the most obvious difference is that a wedge belt has a wider contact face area than the so-called classical V. Both types are produced in standard sizes. The letters A, B, C, D and Z denote the standard sizes for classical V sections. The letters SP followed by A, B, C or Z denote standard sizes for wedge belts. The largest wedge section is known as delta. All manufacturers of quality belts provide written identification of the belt type on the actual belt. On this belt, you can clearly see that it is an SP-A type. The letters 13N denote that it has a top width of 13 millimeters and that it is of a narrow section. In this example, we see the manufacturer's information for a classical V belt of A section. The number 13 again refers to the belt top width in millimeters. The figure 1610 refers to the belt's so-called nominal pitch length. So, to recap briefly, a wedge belt is identified by the letters SP followed by an A, B, C, Z or delta, and a classical V is identified by a single letter A, B, C or D. In modern industry, there is a move to standardize with the wedge-type belts, owing to their superior frictional properties and greater load potential. Let's take a moment now to discuss pulleys as used in general industrial situations. Because transfer of energy or power takes place between the pulley and the belt, it is necessary that pulleys are made in such a way that a belt makes proper contact inside the pulley groove. It is important that you understand that the transfer of power takes place between the side edges of the belt and the pulley grooves. It is this wedging action of the belt, together with correct belt tensioning, that ensures the proper transfer of power between the driver and the driven units. Pulley grooves are therefore accurately machined to create the proper contact profile for a particular sized belt. Belts of different section are designed to fit the corresponding pulley groove section, which gives rise to pulleys with various designations. For example, an SPA 13 mm pulley is designed to accommodate belts with a 13 mm top width, which includes both wedge and classical A-type belts. Likewise, an SPB pulley is designed to accommodate an SPB belt of 16 mm width, or a classical B-section belt of 17 mm width. An important fact to keep in mind is that when you are replacing belts, you should not mix classical V and wedge belts on the same drive, nor should you mix belts from different manufacturers. After the break, we shall discuss the replacement of belts.